Alright, so we're going to be doing Wonderland. We're going to do some Vault Hub machines, but we are not anymore. So let's go ahead and do Wonderland then. I've already done the box before. I'll remember it. I'll remember doing it. So it should be a good, if it becomes a refresher, that should be a good refresher there. Alright, looks like we got 80 and 22 so far. I don't know why I just even did that. Let's go ahead and do a rust scan on it. It is Alice in Wonderland, so you know. It's probably like a port 65,535 or something like that. I want to check this out. Follow the white rabbit. Curiouser and curiouser cried to Alice. She was much surprised for the moment she forgot how to speak good English. Image white rabbit. Main.css. Check that out. Make sure there's nothing weird going on here. Doesn't look like it. White rabbit. Okay. Wondering if there's steganography in here or something. View source / image. So we do have / image. So we know that. Let's go ahead and do a Ferox buster on this thing, on this site, like right here, before we start doing anything too crazy. And we'll get rid of all of this. Go ahead and send that at it. And we do have / image / r ra. R-A-B, R-A-B-B-I-T. Is that where we're going? Did it say follow the white rabbit? So was it like something like that? No. Well, we do have R-A-B. We have RAB. 500 internal server error. Probably have something after this. That's what I think, at least. I would think that we would have something after that. Because we have the /r. Rabbit will make sense to me. Now we're getting all this crap like right here. So let's go into R-A-B-B-I-T. Nope. Nothing in there. Okay. So, not getting anything so far, at least. We're getting 500 internal server errors. I'm wondering if it's just because Ferox Buster is going at it like right now. I feel like we should get something with that because we are getting... Okay, we're getting 301s over here. Never mind. R-A-B-B, yeah. I think it's going to spell out rabbit. Maybe you have to look at like a text file or something like that with it. You know, or something. Have to do something weird like that? I don't know yet. Yeah. But that shouldn't be a 500. That's the IP address, right? Yeah, 145.14. He's trying his best. Oh, we are having problems over here, though. Okay. I don't know why we're getting that, like, right there. This 1010, does this guy still work? Yeah. /r was a 301, it wasn't a 500, that's why I'm confused, like, right there. Because that was definitely a 301. So I feel like either A is because the box is being attacked like right now, you know, or B just doesn't really feel like working. Let's go ahead and stop this over here. See if rabbit is something. Let's see if we get something. Okay, so we do get something different. So we just can't take too much. R-A-B-B-I-T, right? We think it is? Okay, cool. Open the door and enter Wonderland. Or be sure to do that, said the cat. If only you walk long enough. Alice felt this could not be denied, so she tried another question. What sort of people live about here? In that direction, the cat said, waving his right paw around, lives a hatter. In that direction lives a March hare. Is it either you like they're both mad? Okay. Alright. How How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail? So, is this SSH? Let's go ahead and try SSHing with that. No, okay. Huh, I wonder what that all means, like right there then. How doth the little crocodile its tail? And I'm wondering if or is the VPN messed up again? Can we ping it? Okay, we're still pinging it. Let's go ahead and make sure that we actually got that whole password there. Okay. Not responding. It's not saying that's the wrong password, it's just not responding. Just shitty box. I'm not really too surprised about, but you know. Okay, so is this not responding? I know that, I think it actually might be in my notes actually for SSH. Old SSH. No, it's not that. SSH user enu, no. Python, database, port forward. That's port forwarding through SSH. Thought I had something in here wherever it would move slowly. I guess not. Okay. Yeah, we can ping it like right now. We can ping it. I checked that. But like if we were running Fearox Buster on it and something else at the same time and try to look at the site at the same time. Okay, so we got in that time. Okay. So we're in. So we can now echo Alice to user pass.text. There we go. Okay, let's go into a sudo tech L. Okay, so she can run, and that's in her home folder also. And we can run it as rabbit. So can we just change walrus and the carpenter.py to create a thing back to us? Good luck, charm. Thank you, Jay. CD into home, Alice. Can we write to this? No. Root can write to it, but and root.text is in here. But we can run this as rabbit though. But it's in our home directory. We should be able to technically delete it. Huh. Because it is in our home directory. It's not our desktop. I guess if it was in our desktop, then we could delete it, huh? Or we just delete Alice. What if we could just delete Alice's whole thing and then put it back into there? Because that would be something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that would be something like real cool, like right there. Let's go ahead and cat it because we can run it as him. Alright, let's see what we got here. See what's importing. Import random. Okay, so crap, now I need to remember like right where to do all that stuff at for the different dusty. So if it's importing random and it's not calling for a full file path, then we should be able to get a random.py, right? And that's going to be in what, just my home directory? I'm thinking. Random.py, right? And I wonder if we can just run like a bash script or something. Probably not though, huh? We're gonna have to do like and that was Python 3, right? So cat scripts Python 3 verse all that text. Here, we need something like this. That'll work good. Okay. And we'll go ahead and we will do a sconnect back to me. We'll do it on port 53 or something like that. ifconfig. We'll say on port 53, right? 53, because it's calling for random, but it's not giving me a full path, so it should look in here for random. Oh, the B7H30, thank you very much for the raid. All right. Zenutsu, I'm going to go with. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the raid. That is awesome. Oh, I got this thing also now. B7H30. Alright, let's go ahead and... Hey, thanks a lot for the follow, Zenisu. Thank you very much. I believe that is the name. Stretch? Okay. I think I redeemed, like, reset the box. I'll say, man, just got a foothold. Reset it, then just go right back in with our SSH. Alright, so we should be able to do that, like, right there, right, with this guy. Because he's calling for random. Random doesn't exist in her home directory. So what we're hoping for is let's go look back at the home directory. And let's go ahead and run that. And we can run that as, we do our sudo tac-l again. And we can run that as rabbit, right? So let's go ahead and do a sudo tac-u rabbit. And then run this whole thing like right here. And nc tac-lvmp on port 53. Let's see if we get a callback. Hopefully we do. We do. And we are rabbit now. Alright, cool. So because that was importing, so you want to see that. Cat walrus.py. Oh, that one kind of sucks. That's right. Cat walrus.py. Walrus and carpenter.py. So if we come up here, right, it's importing random. However, random didn't exist on the box, so we made a random.py, right? When we did our sudo tac-l, we can see that it runs that, and we can run it as rabbit. All right, so we can run this as rabbit. So we do a sudo tac-u saying, hey, run this as rabbit, and go ahead and run the rest of it. It's going to try to import random, which doesn't exist. We made the random, which then made a callback to us down here. Now we do a which Python 3. I already know it's on there, but we can go ahead and try to get a better shell on here. So we can do our stty tag, or actually our, let's go ahead and run this guy right here, like real quick, actually, just in case. Shouldn't do anything for us, but then we'll control Z, stty tag A, stty raw echo foreground, enter, export term equals x term. I don't remember if that's, yep, x term. Stty rows is going to be 26, columns is 190. Alright, cool. Let's do a sudo tac-l now. I don't have his password, I don't know it. Okay, let's go ahead and cd into /home. I was like, what? CD into rabbit, I guess. Okay, so we have Tea Party, and we have an SUID bit set to that, right? So if we go ahead and cat our scripts SUID lookup, Tea Party should show up on there. Now we just need to figure out what the hell Tea Party is doing, don't we? Yep, there it is, home rabbit Tea Party, so that's an SUID bit, so that will be ran as roots. Now we just got to figure out what the heck is Tea Party doing. I wonder if we can cat it, or if we can strings it. Nope, can't cat it, okay. Let's try strings. We do have something about date in here, though. Probably by and then date. Okay. Met header will be here soon. Bin echo. Okay, so it's calling for date. So if we can mess with date, we should actually be able to do a strings Tea Party, and it should be calling for date in here somewhere. They don't have strings on there, but we could always do a HTTP.server on port, we'll say 8088. Alright, and then we'll do a wget HTTP. Forgot the IP address for the box. Go ahead and we'll copy that. /Tea Party. Not found. Oh, 888, my fault. Oh, 404. Okay. Strings Tea Party. And we should have something in here about date, because I could read that with the cat. Bin echo tac on probably by nn date. Tac date equals next hour tac r. So we're probably going to mess with date, I would think. And messing with date, that's from a script or your notes, or you get that from somewhere else. No, that's from the scripts in my notes, the ones that I've made for, I don't know, for a very, very, very long time. So it's calling for date, but it's also not giving the full path for date. So date, I think, is on machines. I think that date is a real thing. Yeah, date's a real thing. So it should probably be in like seeding the user bin or something like that. Okay, so it is. It's in user bin. But that guy's not calling for a full path for date, if you didn't notice whenever I did that strings. Tea party. So if he's not calling for... Oh. If he's not calling for the full path, like user bin, then we're almost going to do like a path, like exploitation kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and see if I actually have that in my notes or not, because I don't know if I ever actually wrote that one down or not. Do those path variable. Is that it? Power off. Yep, sbinge power off, cat power off, binsh, okay. Okay, cool, so I do. So now what we have to do is we just need to make a nano date. Okay. And once we make this, unable to create a directory home alice.local share nano. Okay, I don't care. Does Alice need to make it? I mean, it shouldn't really matter, in all honesty. We should just be able to do like a bin bash in there. Nano date. Let's do something like that. Enter, enter. So let's do a /bin bash, and then we'll say /bin bash. Control X, yes. Enter, date. Okay, cool. Stack LA. Cat date. Don't know if I need to make it executable or not. I may need to make it change mode plus X for date. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we will follow my notes over here because we got to put export path. Export. Let's go ahead and do a PWD like real quick. We'll say export path equals. Then I believe I need that semicolon in there or colon in there, whatever one it is. I don't know. I failed. Equals /temp. That thing. Okay. Equals /home rabbit. $path, right? So now if I do a $path, home rabbit should be in there, right? Okay, so home rabbit is in there now. So now whenever it looks for that date, it's going to look for it in home rabbit. That's going to be one of the spots that it looks for it, okay? And you notice that's first also, so it's going to look at it first there. So before we get into user bin, it's going to look at home rabbit. Now if that date already had /user bin, then it would go through that full file. Okay, it would go straight to the real file for date. All right, so now all we should have to do is just run, I guess, tea party, and we should get a okay, because date probably okay. I figured that would have did it like right there. So obviously, I'm wrong. Okay. That did not work now, did it? Oh, no, that did work. I'm header now. Never mind. I'm sitting here like, what happened? Okay, cool. So I'm header now. I figured I'd be root. Okay, so that's good. That was okay. So now I'm header. All right, let's go ahead and cd into /header. Or cd into /home header. Alright, cat password.text. That doesn't look like I can. Okay. Why is a raven like a writing desk? That's either going to be root or headers, I guess. So we'll go ahead and we'll do an SSH header at the IP address, which is going to be 10.10.145.14. Let's try this like real quick. Let's throw that into there. Okay, so we can SSH in his header, so that just made our life a little bit easier. And we're probably going to do a sudo then, since he gave us a password, huh? No reason to give us a password unless we can do like a sudo tag out with it. Okay, then run echo header into user pass.text. Alright, so we're now header, right? Let's go ahead and cat scripts SUID lookup. Let's see what we can do with header. Has a cool SUID bits in here. Okay. No. I don't see anything that is really pointing out to me for anything like that. Let's go ahead and check if he has any capabilities. Always want to check capabilities, right? That's user bin Perl is not a normal capability. Let's go ahead and GTFO bins. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I'm sitting here like nothing happened. I feel like something should have happened. No, something 100% happened. Okay, cool. So capabilities, copy which Perl. Okay, so let's go ahead and CD into right where it's at for Perl. So let's go ahead and CD into user bin. And we'll go ahead and we'll run the GTFO bins here. No, we don't need to set the cap. We just need that like right there. And we are root. CD / root, ls-stack LA, and we can go ahead and cat that user.txt. As you can see, we can read it. And if we CD into Alice, because it's different because you know it's Alice in Wonderland. Home Alice. We can cat that root.txt also. All right, cool. And that is the whole thing. That was fun. That was a good box. I thought it was gonna be much more CTF-ish. You know, kind of what I thought. So that was not bad, like right there. Not bad at all.